Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Furry Flyers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 4 in control of the Furry Flyers organization. Or year number 3 in control, actually. I'm sorry. Year number 6 here in the Green Nachos League. Our team has been thoroughly dominating this the first 3 games of the season. We've scored double-digit runs in every single game. We've also won by double digits in one of those games. We should have won by double digits in the other one, but there was a late rally there by the Leather Wings. But we coming off last episode, we won a 14-3 slaughter against the Gold Coats behind Piper Trampleson, who is making her first start as a member of our organization. She was one of the OG Thumper pitchers that we began the Thumper series with. I hadn't seen her since year number 1 in person, and she's developed pretty well. I wish she had developed another off-speed pitch, but we took what we had from her. We got 6 quality innings out of her, I think, and we won 14-3. So a win's a win. We're 3-0 to start the year, and today we are taking on the Dive Bombers. Today's start also will be the debut of rookie 20-year-old left-hander Derek Stevens with the elite curveball trait. We're also going to be, after that game, we're going to be simming the next 4 games as well. As tradition with our hybrid play style, we play the first 4, we sim the next 4, and then we pick a game out to jump into afterwards. It could be against the Tramplers, it could be against the Bird Lizards, Champs, Toucans, could even be just this doubleheader against the Beasts. It all depends on how these teams are doing this season. But this should be an interesting matchup. Dive Bombers come in at 2-1. They have a pretty good roster, it looks like. Dirth McGillies is on the mound for them. Tier 2 pick officer, Tier 2 crossed up. We're going to have the rookie Derek Stevens on the mound, the left-hander. Tier 2 elite curveball. He's going to be making his debut. And it should be an interesting matchup. The Dive Bombers have a really good contact, really good speed, really good starting pitching. Defense is only average at best. Their bullpen is, however, unfortunately very weak. So if we get past McGillies early, it's going to be a rough day for them. Power is also good. It's not at that great level like their contact, speed, and rotation. And today we're also, because we've been dominating so much, we are going to raise the ego here for this one. We're going to move it up to 91. Just going to see if that makes a difference or if we need to bump it up a little bit more, because we've been just absolutely beating the crap out of opposing players right now. So, lineup we're going to be using for today's game. Let's have a look, see what they want. Leading off in right field, once again, will be Bradley Stark. Batting second at first base today, Atlas Good. Batting third on fire shortstop, Gingham Hamilton. Batting fourth, third baseman Mimi Barneswobble, the sophomore. Batting fifth will be center fielder Xander Kerr. Batting sixth will be sophomore second baseman Aisha Kibbutz. Batting seventh is catcher Silas Mason. Batting eighth is sophomore, is she a sophomore? No, she's third year. Left fielder Lily Peterson, who's also locked in. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Derek Stevens, the southpaw. Lineup for the Dive Bombers, leading off in right field, locked in Nixon Leverage. Batting second, locked in left fielder Nicholas Von Wolf. Batting third, first baseman Trevor Hendricks. Batting fourth, former Furry Flyers catcher Swing Mustard. Hey, buddy, nice to see you. Batting fifth, third baseman today, Dane Walters. He's normally at first base. Batting sixth, utility player Emmett Stout. He is playing at second base today. Batting seventh is center fielder Adriel Greer. Batting eighth is shortstop Kenneth Turnpike. And batting ninth is pitcher Dirth McGillies. Looking at their bench, they are missing their primary first baseman, one of them, Froth Ellison. They're also missing right fielder Dustin Babchison. They also have third baseman Hesto Prince and 10th second baseman Heather Mann, who is sitting this one out as well, as 3 of their 4 bench bats are tenths. And they also have former Thumper catcher Marco Karp. He's one of the OG Thumpers as well. Looking at the pitching rotation, they have Cat Floral is their ace. They have Brecken Kemp and Randy Lee. And then in the bullpen, they have Knox Dropkin, Vincent Schaefer, Braylon Hayden, Jeffrey Compton, and Albert Heaves. Let's jump into it and have some fun. Here we go. Colonial Plaza, here we come. All right, let's see how the Flyers do here on this raised ego. Let's see if this was the right call, boosting it up to 91, trying to make it a little bit more competitive in these games. We can't just always be going out and kicking people's butts, you know. Got to make it at least, you know, somewhat suspenseful. Can't just be like a, you know, chill and relaxed game all the time. Plus, I want to see what this rookie pitcher has to offer for us. We already know his curveball is his best pitch, but how good is he? Right, here we go. Bradley Stark leads us off in right. 571 average, a homer, 6 RBIs, facing McGillies. First start of his season. Curveball drops in there. First strike of the letter is 0-1. Curveball misses inside this time. 1-1. For ball outside again, that's 3 straight breaking balls to start the at-bat. 2-1. Heater up, pulled, foul. Stark out in front of it. Full count. Curveball up, chopped in the hole to short, cut off by Walters at third, throw across, just in time to get Stark, as that was a very weak throw. Oh God, Walters does not have an arm. Next up, Atlas Good, hitting .385 with 2 RBIs. Well, that's to be expected from Walters. He's normally a first baseman. He doesn't normally have to throw. Change him up and away, strike called, 0-1. Slider misses low from McGillies, 1-1. Change it down, arc grounder to third, backhanded by Walters. He's got plenty of time on Good, who doesn't run well. 2 down. Base is empty for shortstop Gingham Hamilton, who's on fire. Bad ball hitter and mind gamer both at tier 3, hitting .692 to start the year with a homer and 6 RBIs. He's having a fantastic start to his season. Once again, change up in there at the letters, 0-1. Curveball drops low in the dirt, good eye, 1-1. Curveball hangs, ripped to the gap right center field for Hamilton. That'll be extra bases, splitting the fielders all the way to the fence. Leverage tracks it down and gets it in, but it is a leadoff double. Or 2-out double, I should say, and that gives an RBI opportunity to sophomore Mimi Barneswallow, third baseman locked in with tier 2 RBI hero. Hitting .667, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Looking to jump on it. Heater away, crack deep to right field, into the corner, Leverage is out of room, but he is calling for it up against the fence. It just stays in the park as she was out on her front foot a bit. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Leverage, Von Wolf, and Hendricks leading off here against rookie Derek Stevens making his debut. Right fielder Nixon Leverage, he's normally in center field, hitting .375 to start the year with 2 RBIs. He's locked in. Facing 20-year-old Derek Stevens, the Mohawk sporting southpaw. Nice thick beard on him as well. First pitch heater down. That is actually a ball taken low, 1-0. Two-seam up and in, check strike, 1-1. Stevens has above average junk and velocity. Accuracy's a bit below average, but he's a solid building block for the team. And we already know he has a killer breaking pitch. Change away, foul off, out of play. It's 1-2. Dribble down and in the dirt. Good block behind the plate there by Mason, 2-2. Heater up and away. Doors, blew it by him. First career punch out for Stevens. Let's get that ball. Next up, left fielder Nicholas Von Wolf, locked in with the tier 2 easy target active. Hitting .214 with 2 RBIs. He also has tier 2 noodle arm, but that only applies when he's in the field. Using him up and inside, ball 1. Heater away, outside, 2-0. Ball down, chopped in front of the plate. Mason barehands it in fair territory to first, 2 down. Base is empty for first baseman Trevor Hendricks, hitting .333 on the year. He'll have tier 2 little hack active when he's behind in the count. He also has tier 2 dive wizard for when he's fielding. Heater up and in, blew it by him, 0-1, got lucky on that one. Change it down and away, misses low, 1-1. Zoom up and away, taken high, 2-1. Down and in. Inside, it's 3-1. Go down and away. Chopped up the first base line. Stevens over, barehands the first in time, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the rookie in his first career inning on the mound. To the second, Kerr, Kibbutz, and Mason coming up. Xander Kerr, the center fielder, leading off the inning. Tier 1 easy target, hitting .538 with a homer, 5 RBIs, giving a small boost to McGilly's already decent accuracy. Heater in there away, 0-1. Slide up and in, jammed over short. That will drop in for a base hit over the leaping glove of the shortstop. Good effort there, but it just got over the glove. Kerr on with our second hit of the day. Here's Kibbutz. Second baseman hitting .200 with 2 RBIs, having a slow start to her sophomore campaign. Tier 2 pick officer is active for McGilly, so that will cut down in our steal attempts speed-wise. However, I think we have enough of a boost, enough an advantage over there on Kerr that we could steal here if we wanted to. Change it down and in, taking low, ball 1. Change it away in there, 1-1. Runner goes. Up and in, change up, taken high, throw down to second, not in time, and we almost got caught. Steal for Xander, he's in scoring position. That's his second and first of the year. He's 1 for 1. 2-1 count to Kibbutz as that changeup just missed inside. It's 3 straight changeups for her here. Make it 4 as that's skied to left of center, slicing away. Run down by Greer for the first out. As Kerr draws a throw, he will hold at second. That's a good one. Next up, catcher Silas Mason, who sat out last game. Take a day off to rest. He's hitting 5 for 9 to start the year with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Already has a career year in home runs and RBIs here in only his 3rd season. That's just how badly the Below Zeros did not execute on his offensive potential. His career high in RBIs before this season was 4. He now has 5. And his career high in home runs was 1. He has 2. 1-0 count. Heater down, fouled off, 1-1. Heater up and in, late swing, 1-2. Changed away, pulled up the line, foul again, 1-2. Out in front of the changeup at the knees, got me on that one. Nice pitch. First punch out from McGillies, 2 down, and that'll bring up left fielder Lily Peterson. Locked in, hitting .571 with 2 RBIs. Trying to drive him home. Pitcher slot on deck. Slider down and away from McGillies, that is a strike. Heater up and away, fouled off, it's 0-2. Ball down, pulled down the left field line. Fair ball for Peterson as it rolls into the corner. That's going to get the runner home, and it's mishandled by Von Wolf. It is a RBI double for Peterson, 1-0 Furry Flyers. Derek Stevens, the pitcher, up next. He'll bat, his first career at bat. Let's see how it goes. 1-0, infield playing back here. Change up and away, that is a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and in, that is dumped to right field, but that is going to be run down by Leverage, and that ends the inning. RBI double, though, for Peterson with 2 outs. Drives home the first run of the game as the Flyers on the board. 1-0, bottom 2. Mustard, Walters, and Stout coming up. Leading off, former Furry Flyers catcher Swing Mustard. Hitting .444 with a homer, 2 RBIs, off to a hot start here in his 6th year in the league. He is one of the OG members of the Furry Flyers roster before we took over. We decided after a bad 5th season it was time to move on from him. 2-seamer down, that is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Heater down the way, that is Doors, 0-2. 2-seamer inside, off the plate, 1-2. Change it down and in, chased it in the dirt, blocked by Mason, throw to first, in time, holster that sword. Second punch out for Stevens. 1 down for third baseman Dane Walters, hitting .333. He'll have Tier 2 Ace Exterminator when a pitcher A- or better comes in, and he has Tier 2 Big Hack when he's ahead in the count. Curveball down in the way. That is a strike, 0-1. Heater down in the way. Off the end of the bat, down the right field line. Hooks just foul as Starkgate chase, 0-2. Change it down. Chopper to third, high hopper. Barneswobble fields it cleanly to first. 2 down, almost handcuffed her. Stevens locked in. Here's second baseman Emmett Stout, the utility player. Hitting 1 for 8 to start the year. He has Tier 1 Volatile active, giving him a little bit faster rate of increased or decreased mojo. 2-seamer down, lined over to right center, over the leaping glove of Kaboots into the gap. That will be extra bases. Kerr gives chase and gets it in. It is going to be a 2-out double for Stout. That'll knock Stevens back down to neutral. Here's center fielder Adriel Greer, hitting .308 with 2 RBIs. Zooming down in the way, checked, the strike called on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Stevens, 0-1. Change up and in. Greer chops it over to the third. Barneswobble cuts it off, throw to first. In time to end the inning, and Stevens strands a runner. To the third, it's 1-0. Stark, Good, and Hamilton, top of the Flyers lineup coming up. Bradley Stark leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Heater down and in, ticking low. Ball 1. Great eye there. Ball high hopper on the up the middle to second, backhanded by Stout. 1 down as he makes the play. Here's Good. Grounded out to third, his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Checked away in the slider. Good eye, 1-1. Change up away, it's 2-1. Change up, high hopper up the middle, base hit for Good as he gets it under the glove of the pitcher. His first hit of the day, he's 1 for 2. He's on with 1 down, and here's Hamilton. Doubled his first at bat, still on fire. Stranded on the base paths, though. Steeler is active at first base, but pick officer's going to cut into that, so it's not worth the effort trying to steal. Leader up and in, that is a strike, 0-1. Pick off first, back safely. You're worried about the steal, but I'm not running. You have pick off, so it's going to cut into my stealer. Either way, that is a strike. It's 0-2. Way high change. 1-2. Change with the knees. Hard grounder to first. Hendricks fields it clean to the second one. Turnpike back to Hendricks. Double play on that ends the inning. 3-6-3. Double play action gets him out of the jam. Bottom three. Turnpike, McGillies, and Leverage. 8-9-1 up for the Dive Bombers. Here's Kenneth Turnpike, the shortstop, hitting .357 with an RBI. Ball down on the first pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Here's him repping in. Line to left center. Kerr on the run. It's going to roll past him to the fence as he gives chase. It's going to be a leadoff double here for Turnpike, as that'll bring the pitcher slot up with a chance to bunt him over to third. Here's McGillies, first bat of the year. Peter up. Bunt up the third base line. That is going to roll foul. 0-1. Change up and away. Bunt has popped up. Mason dives, makes the nice catch. Throw down to second. Just late. Great play, Silas. Next up, Leverage. 0 for 1. One down. Runner still at second, and he is still locked in. Change up and away on the first one. Off the end of the bat down the right field line. Stark over. Makes catch for the second out. Runner does not tag as Stark has a good arm. Got to put all the pressure on Von Wolf. Locked in, but he's 0 for 1 today. Forcing him down and in. Inside, ball 1. Clearly the game doesn't register the proper enunciation of German last names. W's always pronounced like a V in that language. Curveball down on the way, grounded hard to short, right at Hamilton. Throw to first. That ends the inning. Great job by Stevens to strand a leadoff double. Top 4, it's 1-0. Barneswobble, Kerr, and Caboose coming up. Here's Mimi Barneswobble, 0 for 1 today. Flew out to the warning track and right fielder first at bat. Just missed a home run. Peter down on the way, that's a strike. 0-1. Ball inside off the plate, 1-1. Peter middle in. Ooh, just late on it, 1-2. Slider high, 2-2. Change up, line to right field. That's a base hit. Barneswobble corrects her swing, and that is going to be a leadoff single for her. She's 1 for 2. Here's Xander Kerr, singled his first at bat. He's also stolen a base and scored a run. 1 for 1. Peter up and away, that is a strike, 0-1. The ball away, that is a strike. That's a ball, come on. You're really going to give him that, 0-2. Change it down on the way, grounded under the glove of Hendricks. He couldn't react fast enough, it's through for a hit. Barneswobble draws the throw and holds it second. Kerr 2 for 2 today. 2 on, nobody out for Caboose, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Change away, that's a strike, 0-1. Slider in, dump to center field, that's a base hit for Caboose. Mishandled by the center fielder, and that is going to allow Barneswobble to score on the single, and Kerr moves up to third. It's 2-0 Flyers. E8 there in your books on that one. Mason up next, 0 for 1. Infield in now, trying to save the run. Mason trying to bring him home. Change up and away, outside, ball 1. Peters inside, it's 2-0. Checked high, good take, 3-0. Change up high, ball 4, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Mason. Base is loaded, 1 down for Peterson, who doubled home a run earlier. She's 1 for 1. Locked in, trying to keep it rolling. McGillies now tense. Change up away, that's a strike to the knees, 0-1. Curveball misses outside, 1-1. Slider up, dumped by Peterson to center field. It's down for a base hit. 1 run will score. We'll play station to station. It's 3-0 with the pitcher coming up next. Here's Stevens, who's 0 for 1. Locked in. Blew out to right his first at bat. Peter up, strike called from McGillies, 0-1. Curveball hangs, popped up, shallow center field. That's a tough play. They were playing deep, but he will get there. Greer is under it for the first out. Next up, Stark, 0 for 2. Infield playing back halfway. They could either come home or go for the double play ball. Change of misses outside to Bradley, ball 1. Low off the catcher's glove, but Mustard keeps it nearby. We do not score a dance on that. 2-0. Curveball hangs, hard grounder under the glove of the diving second baseman. It's a base hit, and that's mishandled by Leverage in right field. His throw in is late. It's a 2-run single for Stark as he advances to second on the error. That's an E9, and that allows the second run to score. Good, 1 for 2 with a single. It's 5-0 Flyers, and McGillies has to come out. 3 1/3 innings, 9 hits. 4 of the 5 runs he's given up have been earned. 1 walk, a strikeout. Out of the bullpen is Vincent Schaefer. 9 ERA, 250 whip, 1 strikeout. He has Tier 2 falls behind, and he'll have Tier 1 metalhead if he gets domed. Trying to get out of this jam as there's been 2 crucial innings in the outfield this inning by the Dive Bombers, both by Leverage, the right fielder, and Greer, the center fielder. Both of them have mishandled rolling ground balls right at him. Good, trying to bust it open even further. Curveball up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Schaefer drops it in. That's high on the heater, 1-1. He only has a fastball and a curveball, so it's going to be easy to guess which one's coming. Heater away, hard grounder to first, backhanded by Hendricks. He's coming home with it, and he airmails it over the head of Swing Mustard. It's going to be an E3. Runner scores. It's 6-0. 3 errors in the inning by the Dive Bombers defense as they have imploded. Hamilton up next, 1 for 2 with a double. And that run will probably not be earned. I don't know. That might be earned. We'll have to check at the end of the score line for McGillies. Here's Hamilton. Heater down in the way off the plate. Ball 1. Heater up, line through the middle. That's a base hit, and that'll bring home another run. That'll end McGillies' line, 7-0. Next 2 run, both runners on base now responsible. Schaefer, we batted around. There's still only 1 out, and here's Barneswobble. RBI hero active, single to start the inning. Heater down and in is low, ball 1. Throw down and in, rip down the right field line. That's a fair ball into the corner, and it's going to continue. Round third is good. He will score. RBI double, it's 8-0. Barneswobble puts another one up there. Here's Kerr, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's locked in now. Schaefer now tense. For ball up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up and away, hard grounder in the hole to short. Throw to first will get the out, but it's an RBI ground out for Kerr. It's 9-0 Flyers. Runner at second for Caboose, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Last at bat. For ball up, off the end of the bat to center field, right at Greer, and he will put it away to end the inning. But 8 runs come home, and 3 errors are made by the Dive Bombers in the inning as they implode on themselves, and McGillies is yanked early. 9-0 bottom 4. Hendricks, Mustard, and Walters coming up. Hard lineup up for the Bombers here in the 4th. Here is Hendricks, 0 for 1 today. Heater down and in. Fouled off. He was one of the 3 guys to make an error in that frame, so he is tense, and he's behind 0-1. Little hack activates from Stevens. Change it down in the way, 1-1. Ball middle in, fouled off early, 1-2, as that activates Little Hack again. 2-seamer away, outside, 2-2. 4-seamer down in the way, fouled off, he got to it. 2-2. Curveball middle in, lined up the line, foul ball, 2-2. Heater down and in, hard through the legs of Stevens into center field, it's a base hit. Leadoff single for Hendricks, he's back to neutral mojo. Stevens down to neutral mojo. Here's Mustard, 0 for 1. We see him down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Heater up and away. Fouled off, 1-1. Change it down in the way. One hopper to first, good to second, 1. Hamilton back to good. Double play, you love to see it. 3-6-3. 2 down, bases empty for Walters, 0 for 1. Dribble down and in, fouled off early, 0-1. Stevens locked in again. Shooter down in the way, line down the right field line. He went with it, but he's fouled, a little late, 0-2. 2-seamer up, chased, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball away, checked outside, 1-2, great take. Change it down and in, fouled off early. 1-2. 4-seamer up and away. Doors chased it high. 3rd punch out for Stevens as he blows it by Walters. to the 5th. It's 9-0. Mason, Peterson, and Stevens coming up. Here's Mason over one on the walk today. Throw walk, last at bat. Middle of the plate heater, crushed to left of center from Schaefer. That is going to be off the fence. Extra bases for Mason as Greer gets it in. It is a leadoff double, though, for the catcher. First hit today for Silas. And here's Peterson, 2 for 2. RBI single last at bat. She also hit an RBI double earlier. Her ball inside, misses. Ball 1. Peter inside, it's 2-0. Peter up, hard grounder to second, right at Stout as he throws to third to get the runner back to second, and that allows Peterson to reach on the fielder's choice. 2 on, nobody out for Stevens, 0 for 2. He's locked in. We're up 9-0. We're not bunting here. That'd be rude. Checked up and in on the curve. Good eye. Ball 1. Peter up and in. Dumped to right center field, and that is going to get down for a base hit, and that is the first career hit for Derek Stevens, and his first career RBI as Mason scores. It's 10-0. Let's get that ball for you, Rook. Add that to your trophy case. Bradley Stark up next, 1 for 3 with a 2-run single last at bat. He turned it into a double when they airmailed the throw, or bungled the throw out in right field. Peter up and away, driven deep to left field by Stark, carrying well, out of room, leaping Von Wolf off the roof of the bullpen. The ball takes flight and lands in the double-decker bullpen on the bottom level. That is a home run. Second of the year for Bradley Stark. He busts it open, and we're in double digits. It's 13-0. Good up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI single as Schaefer rattled. The ball up and away, outside, ball 1. Curve up and in, rip foul, 1-1. Peter away, late swing, 1-2. Tough out, activates for good. Peter up and in, hit through the middle, a base hit. Good gets another one, his second. 2 for 3 day for him. That is going to bring up Hamilton 2 for 3 with a RBI double and a single. And here is Jeffrey Compton out of the bullpen now. 4.50 ERA, 1.50 whip, and 1 strikeout. Dribble up, chop through the legs. It's a base hit into center field. Hamilton gets his 3rd hit. 2 on, nobody out in the 5th. Next up is Barnes-Wobble, 2 for 3 with an RBI double last at bat. She's also singled. Peter up, blasted by Barnes-Wobble deep to left field, carrying well, running out of room. Von Wolf at the wall. That ball takes flight and lands in the bullpen as well. Home run for Barnes-Wobble, her first of the day, 3rd of the year. It is now 16-0 Flyers. Oh, this is getting ugly fast. Next up, Xander Kerr, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. I'm tempted to sim the rest of this already, but I want to play out Stevens' first start fully, so that's why we're not simming ahead. Change it down and in as a strike to Kerr, 0-1. RBI ground out last at bat for him, 0-2. Peter up and away, line to first. Leaping is Hendricks to take it away. 1 down, here's Kaboots, 1 for 3 with an RBI single as Compton tends. Curve all the way, pulled in the hole to short. Backhanded by Turnpike cleanly to first, 2 down. And that will bring up Mason as we bat it around again as he's riding the horse. 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Easy, Silas, easy. Change of popped him up. And that'll stay just in play for swing as he puts it away to end the inning. 7 more come home as we hit 2 3-run homers in the inning. 16-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Stout, Greer, and Turnpike coming up, and Stevens is only at 46 pitches. He might have a couple innings left in the tank here. There's Stout, 1 for 1 with a double. You see him down and in. Lined in the left field. That is a base hit past Hamilton. Leadoff knock there for Stout. He's 2 for 2 today. He's the only batter to reach base both times he's been up. Here's Greer, 0 for 1. Infield double play depth here. The ball down and in, low and in. Ball 1. Down and away. Chopped in the hole to first. Good dives. Just passed him into right field. A little late on that dive there, Atlas. 2 on, nobody out. That is going to bring up Turnpike, 1 for 1 with a double.
Number 15, Kenneth Turnpike.
Change up and away on the first pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. Caught him off guard there. Throw ball down and away. Low and outside, 1-1. Using her down and in. Doors, 1-2. Peter away. Chopper to first, slow roller, good charges, throws to second, gets him. Kaboots back to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, 1 down for Compton. He will bat. Pitcher needs to hit, unfortunately. Peterson, bunt shown, pulled back, 1-0. Teamer up, bunt down in front of the mound. Stevens comes home with it, and they have the runner in a run down between third and home. Stout got greedy. And Barnswobble will tag him out for the second out of the inning. Sack bunt fails, 2 on, 2 down for Leverage. 0 for 2 and tense. Another one of the fielders to make an error back in that absolutely debacle of a 4th inning. You see him at the knees, chopped off the glove of Stevens. That's going to be an infield single as no one's there. Base is loaded, 2 down for Von Wolf. 0 for 2. No longer locked in. You see him up and down the first one. That's a strike, 0-1. Change away, outside, 1-1. Pushing up and away. Line to right center field, and that is going to be the first runs on the board for the Dive Bombers as that is Von Wolf coming through with the hit. It is 16-1. They're on the board. Base is still loaded for Hendricks. 1 for 2 with a single, last at bat. Ball away on the first pitch. Off the middle on the ground to second. Kaboots backhands cleanly to first. That ends the inning. Good job by Stevens to strand 3 to the 6th. It's 16-1. I just thought about it. We're going to sim the rest of this. I don't see the need to play it being up 15 after 5. So we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of this one off. Stevens, I'm sure, can get through the 6th inning on his own to get a quality start. He's only had about 60 pitches, so he should be fine. Still, that was an absolute, oh my God, that 4th inning was just so bad. 3 errors, like even I can't script that. I even raised the ego, so the fact that they made 3 errors in the same inning is just mind-boggling. And their defense isn't like bad, it's just average. We win 19-2. Oh boy. All right, well, we're 4-0. Oh boy. Who you thought was outstanding? I'm going to go to Stevens here. I'm going to give the rookie his props there. He did really well. I'm going to check and see actually how well he pitched. Who do you put the blame on? Let's do Lim. Peterson actually did well today. All right, let's look and see the stats here real quick. How good did Stevens do in that start? We got him through the first 5 innings. He went 6 2/3. It's a quality start. He gave up 2 earned runs on 7 hits, struck out 3. Okay, he did not strike anyone out after we left the game. He did hit a batter, though, so that's bad. But still, not bad. Great start, Rook. Quality start. I'll take that every time out, buddy. Let me go check the, I want to check the stats for, what was his name? McGillies. I want to see how many earned runs he actually got in that one. He had 7 of them given up. 5 of them, only 5 were earned of those 7. And then Schaefer had 2 of them be unearned as well. So, like, yeesh, that's bad. Yeah, we messed them up pretty good. All right, so as customary, we will sim the next 4 games here in the schedule as we are keeping true to the hybrid play style. We play 4, sim 4, and then pick out an interesting matchup to play. So we're the only undefeated team in our division left. Tramplers did just drop their first game of the season. Alrighty, looking around the league. Ooh, I see a new trait. Gingham Hamilton has an opportunity to get power and speed, but he would lose his backup position of third base. Okay. Guy Dealer, our defensive expert shortstop, has big hack now at tier 3. Is it at tier 3? It's at tier 2. Never mind. It's at tier 2. That's pretty good. Good trait there, Guy. Not bad for a 27-year-old. Burnt Majors, former Thumper shortstop, has been picked up by the Bionics. He'll replace Carmelo Henderson. That's an upgrade there. And a chance to get clutch for Marshall. Ooh, okay. You intrigue me with this. What are my options? So Peterson's is good. I like that. Extra fielding never hurts. That'd be a bit of a risk there for Hamilton, but I think it would be worth it for the extra power and speed. Keep him developing well. Anubis, that's dumb. Clutch is good. First pitch Slayer, though, for Elliott. Ooh, that's really good. I like that. The contact is going to be more impactful for him than it will be for Peterson. Ed Chernley, chance to weaken the secondary position, but get power and speed. Tempting, but I'm going to say no. I would like to get Elliott's, but I can't afford it right now, so I have to wait one more game. Okay. And then if that goes away, unfortunately, then we'll have enough to buy Marshalls, or we can save up and go for Hamilton. All right, let's sim this next one against the Bards. They come in at 1-3. We're 4-0. Marshall versus Chen, a battle of the aces. Let's see who comes out on top. We go up 2-0 early on Barneswobble's 2-run single. We rally back from a 5-2 hole and then hold on to win 10-8 with Peterson hitting a go-ahead 2-run double. Love to see that. Way to go, Lily. Miyazaki thought lived up to expectations. You know what? He's been doing really well this year. Let's do Stark. Bradley's been impressing me this year. All right, we're 5-0. We're one of only 2 unbeaten teams left. Us and the Knights. Hefty Elliott plus 2 power on a random roll. Love to see that. Way to go, buddy. Benitez has a chance to gain a slider. Okay, I'd be interested in that. He could use a 4th pitch. Let's see. Jaden Mayer's still a free agent. That's a shame for him. Slowpoke now for Villa. Not great. Which is weird because they're offering speed. So I'm assuming Elliott's is gone. It is. Yeah, that Benitez has replaced it. So we're just going to aim for this one for Marshall or this one for Hamilton. We'll see if Hamilton's is still here. If not, we can always buy Marshall's. Clutch is always a great trait to have. And I think I like Lily's, but she already has pretty good fielding as it is, and her contact's already great, so I'm just going to save here. I think it's a smart move. All right, taking on the 1-4 Night Bats. This is a division rival. We're not playing this game. They have Gunnar Franco on the mound, 0-1 with a 3 ERA and an 0.50 whip. We have the Mike Asiago, the red-headed fireballer, 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and a 1.43 whip. We'll see who comes out on top. We do see that Beefly Foundwood is juiced and locked in. Rivers is locked in, and Anaya Schmidt is on fire. Oh, boy. Barneswobble's still on fire. Stark is locked in as well. So is Peterson. Kerr is tense, though. That's a shame. So who's playing center today? Sharonley? Can we move Lily to center, please? She's got better speed than Julian, please. Thank you. That's the only change. Good thing I caught that before I sinned. That would have been bad. Night Bats go up 5-0 early. They are going to beat us 8-3. So we do lose our first game of the year to a division rival, no less. But we weren't going to be unbeaten. I mean, come on. It's not going to happen. You're invited to a tailgating party. Ooh, Silas. He's been blowing things out this year. I've been impressed. 1 compliment left in your body. Who gets it? I'm going to give it to Guy, actually, here, because he learned how to do big hack on his own. I'm impressed by that. Way to go, Guy. I know Box is the better player, but he's old. He's going to regress soon anyway. 2 players are fighting over a motivational cat poster. Who do you give it to, Benson or Lim? Lim is the better pitcher, so I think I'm going to do him here. Plus, his loyalty was lower to start with. Sorry, Raymond. All right. All right, Tramplers do win, so they tie it up with us at 5-1. False Knights stay unbeaten. They're 6-0. Swampers are up next. Looking around the league. Isabella Yagid released by the Beast for Kaya Roquefort there in the bullpen. They get a closer. Peterson loses 2 arm, unfortunate. Caden Marquez goes to the Thumpers, replacing Johnny Manthorpe in their bullpen. Okay, they get a little bit younger in the bullpen. Saving some money there, I see. Slowpoke now for Kaboots. What is it with you trying to give me Slowpoke? Jesus. Fist Connor released by the Night Bats finally after they beat us. They bring in Finley Fitzgerald, a backup catcher who's injury prone. Ooh. On a catcher? Yeesh. That's bad. Mayer still a free agent. Kason Patel released by the Bards for Jeffrey Shisho. We beat them earlier. Chance to get choker for Mason. Hells nah. Hefty Elliott just got RBI hero. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, that's awesome. He didn't go up either in overall. Oh, my God. Dude, that's amazing. Way to go, Hefty. All right, so I like Marshall's clutch chance here. I also like Benitez's. We actually can afford both of them, so that's pretty cool. I'm not getting Slowpoke, not getting Choker, not getting Slowpoke. And the risk for Churnley here is not worth what is on the board. These two are much better than his options, so we'll do Marshall and Benitez here. Justin, you're up first. 1 junk for the ace to 57, 1 accuracy to 69. Nice. Does not get clutch, though. Damn, that would have been nice. If you imagine he gets clutch, oh, it's over. Benitez, here we go. Try to get that 4th pitch for you, Lando. Get you a breaking ball here. 1 velo to 68, 1 junk to 31, bonus 3 velo. We don't roll that on 10%. 10% to get a slider. Damn. Unfortunate, but we do bump up his loyalty, which he needed, so that's good. I'll take that. All right, Swampers are up next. They come into this matchup 2-4. Looks like Peterson, Barneswobble, and Stark are all locked in. We sent Via to the bench. Okay. I guess Mason needed a day off last game. Aaron Robertson on the mound for the Swampers, former champs starter, no record, a 129 ERA, 086 whip. And we have Piper Trampleson, 1-0 with a 360 ERA and a 180 whip. Let's see how this goes. And it's back and forth. We lose 7-5. Tough stuff there. Barnett and Carr put it away for the Swampers. That's a good matchup, though. That was a good fight. One donut left in the box. Who gets it, Richards or Dantas? I think we have to do Richards here. His loyalty's getting a little too low. But let's see who's been pitching better this year. I'm interested. Richards, he's been pitching really well. Yeah, it's going to be him. Dantas has struggled all year. There you go, Box. You can have some loyalty back. Back to the baseline 80. All right, so we're 5-2. We're sitting in second place right now. Last game of the sim, we're playing the Thumpers, who are 1-5. Oh, no. My old team is falling apart. Boxer Mayer on the mound, the mustachioed pitcher, no record, a 6.35 ERA, 124 whip, Tier 2 Elite 2-seamer, facing the rookie Derek Stevens, who we saw get the win earlier this episode. I gotta check player development first. Let me do that before I forget. Ooh, chance to lose RBI here. No. Thaddeus Wallace to the Leather Wings, a division rival, replacing Isaiah Salinas in the bullpen as they get a little bit younger and cheaper. Welt French to the Beasts as well as they cut Stump Duran. That is an upgrade there as they spend a little money. Gold Coats finally signed starter Jaden Mayer, our rookie pitcher last year who just didn't have it. He is now going to be pitching for the Gold Coats, who we already played this year, so we won't see him again. He replaces Kaylee Tate. Chance to get Meltdown for Asiago. No, thank you. Chance to get a changeup for Benson. Okay, I can roll with that. What we got? No, 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 no. This is the only good one. And we don't have to buy it. We have 2 games to wait. Perfect. We can sim. All right. Let's see if we can take down our old team here. Stevens versus Mayer. Let's see what happens. We go up 5-0 early, and we win 7-1. Great pitching again from Derek Stevens. 6-2 is our record now. Okay. No undefeated teams left in the league as the False Knights already lost. They're 6-1. Who do you throw under the bus? Kaboots are good. Who's been playing better this year? Good's been playing way better, so it's going to be Kaboots here. Good's hitting over 300. She's hitting 273. We'll do Mike here. We're going to even up the loyalty a bit. So I know Box has been pitching really well. All right, so we're playing the Tramplers next. That's the perfect game to play next episode because both of us are division rivals and we're both fighting for the top of the division lead. So that's a perfect matchup for us. Beasts win. They beat the Swampers. They stay with us at 6-2. Ooh, that's going to be a good doubleheader matchup then. Okay. Blow Zeros win. Night Bats blow out the Leather Wings. Leather Wings are 0-8. Get me a winless season. False Knights win in extras 3-1. They're 7-1. They have the best record in the league right now. Dive Bombers lose to the Trackers. Bird Lizards taking on the Tramplers. Battle of division rivals. And the Bird Lizards beat them for us 9-0. Perfect. Thumpers taking on the Bards here. Thumpers win 7-5. That's only their second win of the year. Go Codes win. Riddles win in extras over the Blow Zeros. Leatherwings get their first win of the season. Damn it. They split the doubleheader against the Night Bats. They win 7-3. They're now 1-8. They're still the worst team in the league, though. Champs win in extras over the Swampers 10-9. Dive Bombers win in extras over the Toucans 5-4. Okay, so next episode we're taking on the Tramplers. Both of us are tied for the division lead at 6-2. We have not seen the Tramplers yet this year. I believe we played the Night Bats in the Sim, which we lost. We beat the Leather Wings earlier this year, and we played the Beasts after this. So they'll be the other division rival we're going to match up with. Oh, and we're going to see Rebecca Radical against Justin Marshall again. Oh, that's going to be great. I'm going to play this doubleheader. This is going to be fun. I can feel it. But yeah, so it's going to be Charles and Marshall. Both of them are the aces of their respective staffs. Marshall 1-0. He got roughed up his second start. I believe we won that game, though, if I remember correctly. We did. We won 10-8 behind Benitez. Then we lost behind Mike. We lost behind the Bullpen Blue that game against the Swampers. And then we beat the Thumpers. Yep. Derek Stevens pitched really well once again. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, Marshall, 8.31 ERA, 150 whip. Chase Charles, no record, an 0.75 ERA and a 1.17 whip. He's been dominant in both of his starts this year, giving his team the opportunity to win. Elite slider at Tier 2 and consistent at Tier 2. Ooh, if he gets locked in, that's going to be a rough one. And they have Ramon Whitehead, the former Thumpers outfielder. Oh, my God, he's on fire. Oh, we'll get to see him again. That ought to be nice. Looking around the league, Lando Benitez got stimulated. Okay, so he's going the Dana Dantas route. Dantas has stimulated. Okay. If he does well and develops past Dantas, I can get rid of her because now her role just became redundant with him on the roster. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. And we still have one more game on this one for Benson, so we can continue to save money because these other 5 are either negative traits or losing a good trait, and I'm not interested in any of them. So let's just keep building up the surplus. All right, next time out, lineup is set. Oh, my God, we're not doing well. Mason's on the bench. That's a good move. Kerr is tense. Okay, we could move him out of the lineup. I might actually move him out of the lineup. Good is tense. We could let Hefty Elliott play at first today, but Atlas is such a good player, and he's a much better fielder than Elliott, so I think it makes sense to leave him at first base. Kaboots is tense. I think I might give Guy Dealer the start here and just see what he can offer, considering he just got that big hack trait. I want to see him use it. Yeah, I like that move. I like that move a lot. And Piper Villa is going to play today as well. He's going to be the backup catcher. Okay. All right, I'm going to move Lily up in the order here. I'm going to have her bat second behind Stark because she's been hitting so well this year. Gingham is still going to bat third. Barneswobble fourth. I'm going to move Good above Kerr because Good is a better hitter. Kerr's a better runner, though. But they're both tenths, and it's impacting his skills more than Good, so I'm going to keep him below Good. Elliott will bat seventh, and we'll have Dealer eighth and Via 9. Perfect. All right, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Quick recap. We won the debut of Derek Stevens, 19-2 against the Dive Bombers. We played the first 5 innings of that game up and left. I think we were up 16-1. He went 6 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. Very solid quality start in his debut. And then we went into the sim for the next 4 games. We went 2-2, winning the first game against the Bards 10-8, dropping a game to our division rivals, the Nightbats 8-3, losing to the Swampers 7-5, and then we bounced back to beat our old team, the Thumpers, 7-1. So we are now 6-2 on the year. We are tied with the Tramplers for the division lead, and we are playing the Tramplers next episode. So let's see if we match up well against our division rival, who look good for the first time in this series. Like, the Tramplers have never made the playoffs, I think, in this series. Let me actually quickly check that real quick. Because I know they didn't make it the first 3 years I was with the Thumpers. They did not make it there, and they did not make it there either. So, yeah, they are playing really well for the first time in this series, so they are going to be an interesting one to match up with because we don't play them much. So this should be a good first look at them. I like it. Tune in next time to see how we do. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. And thank you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is a nasty one. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.